Yo, what's happening, my people? So, we back here with another video, man. This your boy ChanceJolivette, aka Smooth. Dog. So, this series, been 5 seasons of great television and stuff, man. We've been seeing the ups and downs, more downs than ups of these characters and stuff, man. Now it's finally coming to a close. I didn't do this series like the whole time, but I made sure to do this last season. I'm happy that I did. And like having all the conversations in the comment section and talking about theories of what's going to happen and why I like Lawrence and why y'all like Nathan and us, and just having these debates about what's going to happen and stuff. And now we finally see it. We finally see what's happening. I'm so happy to be able to bring this to y'all, man. The ones that have watched these videos and y'all have ever came through, man, I appreciate y'all. So, man, let's make this last one a good one. So, this is Insecure Season 5, Episode 10. Everything's going to be okay. The series finale. So, we know what happened last episode, man. Lawrence and Nathan looked like they was about to get their scrap on and stuff, man. Lawrence professed his love for her, and Nate, hey, yo, dog, what you trying? Hey, so they about to get it in. So at the beginning of this episode, Nathan, he done. He like, yo, just can't take this no more, man. It's toxic. This shit toxic. Come on, Nathan, just come upstairs and talk. Nah, I'm done. So, it's done. Nathan and Issa. So I'm like, yeah, making room for Lawrence. Yeah. But anyway, so we see Lawrence text. He like, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to go down like that. She ignores my dog. Shit. She ignores my dog, man. So she depressed right now, man. She sleeps. She feeling bad. Molly stops in the next day, man. She checks in on her. She goes into the bathroom and she looking in the mirror, and her reflection is mocking her. Her reflection is clowning her like normally. Like, her worst enemy in the series has been herself, man. Like, I guess it kind of mirrors that. Pun intended or something. Mirror. But she said in the mirror, man, like, I just want to fast forward to a time whenever everything is going well and stuff. So we see like lights pass and stuff. Like, it has a little time jump, like a little forward, but not like years and years, but just a little bit. So we get to Molly party, man. So Molly is having a party and everything. Kelly and them is there. They had a funny part because Kelly has a new man in her life, and they're like, that's the rebound guy from Daniel Kaluuya. So evidently, I guess she did hook up with Daniel Kaluuya or whatever. So Issa is there for Molly and stuff, man. They're having she's trying to get her ready for a party, and Molly has had a bad track record of like meeting parents and stuff like that, man. Like, she kind of puts her foot in her mouth and kind of sabotages stuff, and Issa's there for her. Like, they gonna love you, and if they don't love you, I'm gonna just make them hate me more. So, hey, we gonna get it together. So Issa's always been a good friend. Well, they have fell out at different times, but she has been a good friend to Molly and stuff, and so she continues. And we see that later on in the episode as well. So we see that Issa has went with Crenshaw. She was having this inner battle where she gonna go with the white folks and do this big job and this and that, or she gonna go with Crenshaw and she gonna be real in the hood and give back to her community and stuff, and maybe not blow up as much as she would like or whatever. But she has went with Crenshaw, and they talk about, they have a bus pipe, and oh man, we gotta check this out, and damn, if these clothes are ruined and blase blase. But it turns out it was a surprise party for her, man. They showing her love. They messing with her. They like, you need to get you some birthday dick and stuff like that. And so she go try to holler at some pretty ass nigga in the corner and stuff, and she messes that up. Like, Issa always does. She comes and she spills something on him or whatever. Nate comes through the door like, damn. Nate comes through and I'm like, shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga Nate, oh, he's a thorn in my side. He always coming through. But they get a little bit of closure, man. They end it off on a good note. She like, people come into your life for a reason, man. I hope that you don't regret it. And you're like, nah. And they go their separate ways, man. Like, it was amicable. It was a beautiful, like, notion of like, yeah, everybody is, you meet people for a reason, man. It might not be your person or something. Everything might not work, might not work out, but things happen for a reason or something, man. So it was cool. It was cool. Then we see the girls go visit Denver. Tiff is out there, man. She hates it. She look like she living lavish, man. She like the housewife lifestyle or whatever, but it's big and spacious and beautiful, but it's not home. So she's not liking it. Issa met somebody else again. I'm like, damn. Molly has a beautiful moment on this episode, man. Well, at this moment, she asked Issa, what would you have told Lawrence if Nate didn't butt in? Because he was like, I love you. I've always loved you and stuff. And professing his love, and then Nate came through. So she's like, what would you would have told him? And she was like, it's too late for that. Nothing is too late. We overthink things. Like, I spent my whole life overthinking and messing things up. Like, what do you want? And at that moment, Molly's phone rings, man. Torian calls her, man. Her mother passes away. So that's a tough moment right there, man. So then it's Lauren's birthday. Like, that's a theme of this episode, man. Like, everybody's birthday like passes, and we going on like what happens in these times and these characters' lives and stuff. So Lauren's birthday, Issa calls my guy, and she like, I hope it's not too late or whatever. I know you probably had plans. I was hoping that you didn't answer, and this and that. So she talking, and she like, can I take you out for your birthday? You like, damn, I'm sorry, I already have plans. So a young lady goes pick him up and stuff. Issa hung up, like I guess she embarrassed and stuff, like, damn, like, I waited too long and stuff. And that was a hurtful moment, because I'm like, damn, door closed on the situation, man. Then we fast forward again. We get to Kelly's birthday. Issa goes out. She's with Nasir. I don't remember names at all. I remember his name because there's Nasir Jones. That's why. But Kelly, she has a big announcement. She announces that she's pregnant. Issa has a look on her face. It's like she sees Kelly is so happy and stuff, and she's like, she look lost or left out. I don't know if it's because maybe the person she's with is not the love of her life, or Molly is not there. She doesn't have her better half and stuff. But she just, it looks, she has a disheveled look on her face, man. Just don't look how she should look at this moment. But then we get back to her in the mirror. She having a mirror moment and this and that. Homeboy goes up on her, and she about to get a groove on or whatever. She see Lawrence calling. And her mirror self, bitch, you best not answer that phone. Why not? He's calling. So what? You got this nigga about to dick you down or whatever. She like, you know it ain't gonna work. How do you know it's not gonna work? And even the mirror is like. So she ends up not talking to Lawrence at this moment. So they miss another chance, man. Molly's still struggling with her mother's passing. A year has passed now and stuff, man. Like, but Issa is still there for her. She calling her for her birthday or something. You can tell years passed. Her hair has grown back and everything. But they trying to get it together. They trying to pick their lives back up. Then we go to another scene, and so Issa has a building. She's starting a business or whatever. Who pops up? But Lawrence, and she starts talking about the business. But it's kind of like an analogy, a metaphor for her life. Like, she was like, I always doubted myself, and I had these hurdles and obstacles in the way, And I was always telling myself that it wasn't going to work. And she talking about the business. It applies to the business. But she also talking about Lawrence as well. That's how the listener can take it, or whatever, the viewer. And he like, well, do you think it's going to work? And like, I wouldn't mind seeing, or whatever. And so they have a little moment. They start getting ready to make a little bit of love or whatever. Of course, in the Issa fashion, they on the desk trying to make it look sexy or whatever. He drops a mug or whatever. So it's some dopeness, like you know how they do it on this show. Another year passes. Molly is the happiest in her life, man. She's getting married to Torian. So they have a beautiful moment. They wedding ceremony looks gorgeous. Issa is sitting there at the table. Everybody is coupled up. She by herself, but there's an empty seat. So we looking. Who she with? Lawrence comes up on them. So we see she's still with old Lawrence. And they have a little moment. They go dancing and stuff like that. Then later on, we see Issa go check on Molly. She like, you still good or something? She like, I'm happy. And so she helping her take her dress off and everything, and they just talking. And she like, I'm happy. Issa, thank you for being who you are, and for loving me, even for who I was. Because I've not always been the best friend in the world. Like, I've been bad, like right into the core at some points. But happy and grateful for you being the friend that you are, man. So if you have been invested in this series and you watch that moment and you ain't got no tear down your eye, shit, you tripping. But shit, that little moment right there, hey, that was a beautiful moment, man. We see Issa leveled up. Issa leveled up in life. So she leaving a little place. She goes outside. She got the legs. So she passing through. She sees the rooms of the dude, whatever, the little apartments that they first was at. So she passing by Rite Aid. She sees the Best Buy. Dude comes out with the Best Buy uniform on or something. You remember Lawrence? He had tried to get us that he was working at the Best Buy and this and that. So we see all the old moments that she sees, like where she has came, like all the steps that she came, man. She get back to the crib. It looks like the crib, like in her fantasies and stuff. Like she got a house. Lawrence in the spot. We see Lil Ja has grown up, so they have embraced. So she not throwing him across the room like she got a stepson. Lawrence is there. So it is her birthday at this moment. So she getting herself together. She gets a call from Molly, and Molly is like, bitch, these niggas is so boring to travel with. He don't want to leave my side, and I think he done broke my pussy or something. So they having fun. They happy with each other. They not together, but they both having happiness. So we see these characters that been through so much. They have found happiness in their own ways. They have leveled up and got through all of their hurdles and stuff. And then they don't say it on here. This is like one of those moments where you watch a YouTube video and they have like a spoiler alert or whatever moments you might have missed or whatever. And so you see Issa talking to her, and Issa kind of like does like this. You see she got a ring finger on, so got a ring on her ring finger. I didn't understand that. Bitch, I couldn't understand it either. But she got a ring finger. So either they're engaged or they have went and got married. So her and Lawrence, they have made it together and stuff, man. It's pretty much how the episode ends. My prediction, I was like, I thought she was gonna be alone. I was hoping her and Lawrence got together, but I didn't think it would happen because shit, I'm kind of like Issa, man. I expect something good to happen. It ain't gonna happen or whatever. And I was rooting for Lawrence. I've been Team Lawrence all season. Hey, for y'all been watching these videos, y'all know I've been riding for my dog. So for him and Issa to be together now, I'm like, hey, the show is over. Look, curtain closed. I'm good. I'm good. Lawrence and Issa, hey, straight up. So I'm happy. I know a lot of people might be mad, like, that nigga ain't no good. Lawrence was never no good, and he did this. Hey, they both were toxic. You seen Nate call her toxic at the beginning of the episode. Hey, but they end up getting it together, man. I was wondering how I was thinking it was gonna be an hour, but it was like 40 minutes. How 40 minutes could wrap up the series or something. They did a phenomenal job. They did the damn thing. Issa Rae, HBO, all of them. Shit, Lawrence, Miley, Kelly, Tiff, all the cast. Shit, even Nate bitch ass, Daniel, Torian, all of them. Hey, they did the damn thing. I'm happy with the series, man. I love that they wrote it for Issa and Lawrence to end up together. That's all I was waiting for. I'm good. But let me end this video. Don't need it to be a million minutes long. But like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest and the most hated. Peace out.